Um,
Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show, episode 140. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Fezman. What's up, bro?
oh, fine, good.
How you doing, man? Haven't heard from you in a while.
Yeah, I know I've been really busy. And then when you get calls, I'm usually
I know
uh,
time zones, too, is
yeah,
difficult, so
yeah.
yeah. All right,
But
this is the Everything Show. We got some articles. A few things I'm going to announce today. One is that a live action Power Ranger reboot is coming. For those who liked Power Rangers, yeah, it's a big screen reboot. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers have been announced. The property originally launched in 1993 as a TV series, but has since spawned one big terrible screen outing, as well as numerous comics, toys, apparel, costumes, video games, DVDs, as well as on TV series. Now Lionsgate are teaming with Haim Haban to re-envision the Power Rangers as a group of high school kids who are infused with unique and cool superpowers, but must harness and use those powers to team up and hope to save the world. Basically the same concept, but the new Power Rangers is coming. Don't have a date, but it does say that for over 20 years the Power Rangers have been around. So I'm looking at, I think, 2016 for the return of the Power Rangers, and Nerd is probably be like, "Oh my God, Matrix broke the news on the Power Rangers." What do you think,
yeah, and
Fez?
it says from the Mighty Morphin one, like the original.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, well, I never expected this to happen.
Yeah.
Um,
I don't think anybody did, really.
yeah. Well, who would direct this?
No word on who's directing anything. It's just announced today. Power Rangers are coming back.
Yeah.
So that is it. You heard it here. So I think it's awesome for the kids. We'll find out. We'll find out how well it does. I think it will do actually pretty good. I think it will, and I think it's a movie, so in the theaters, so it may spawn new TV series, believe it or not. So we'll have to wait and
Yeah,
see.
that'd be pretty cool. And does Disney have some rights to the Power Rangers?
I'm not sure, to tell you the truth. I'm not sure about that.
Hmm.
It didn't say anything about that. I don't think so. But
All
who
right.
knows?
Yeah.
Maybe they license some things, but I don't think they own it. So another article: Captain America 3 will stick with the date in 2016. May 6, 2016. Comic book day. It's always like in the first, I guess, weekend in May. So I don't know if that's going to be around, but May 6th 2016 is the release date for Captain America 3, as well as Batman versus Superman, and it's going to be one titanic battle. What do you think about that, Fez?
Yeah, well, I think didn't they say recently they were going to move the Batman and Superman movie early, like a week before.
Oh,
Like,
really? I didn't. They said that they're not moving. They want to go against
well,
each
I
other.
think they were going to have the original date, but I think it was for the UK, where
Oh, yeah, okay.
like Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I really don't know like who's going to win, cause I
I
know
think Captain America will win, to tell you the
uh,
truth. I
yeah.
think so.
Uh, Yeah, because I know there were some people that didn't like the Man of Steel was sort of mixed.
Hmm.
So, I really don't know. So I guess just have to wait and see.
Now, what do you think, Fez, of the new title, Star Wars: The Ancient Fear? That is the title now. The Order of the Jedi is no longer the title. So far, it's Star Wars Episode 7, The Ancient Fear. What do you think about that?
Well, could that be maybe like with the old religions, like the way back, like in the times of like,
I think it has to do with the character.
or
Like the new character, maybe it's a Sith that was imprisoned or something, and they come back. I don't know. I mean, I know there's only two that can be, but there is a possibility that there'll be a new Sith Lord.
yeah,
Something maybe he was suspended in animation, or maybe he was just trapped somewhere or something. So evil was returning, and Star Wars Ancient Fear. That's what it's supposed
yeah,
to be so far.
yeah.
What's
Well,
up, Charlie? What's up, bro?
Morning, guys.
How you doing? What do you think of Star Wars title, The Ancient Fear?
I like it.
Yeah, I like it better than the Order of the Jedi. Definitely.
Yeah.
And
Order of the Jedi sounds more like a book. It's more
Yeah,
book.
and they said it has to do with Max von Sydow's character, which I guess we're assuming he's a Sith Lord.
Yeah, that's the assumption going around.
I mean, like I said to Fez, it could be that something happened, and maybe he was imprisoned, or the Sith Lord, or suspended animation or something, and then somehow he gets awakened, and it wouldn't really interfere with Always Two There Are, or Master Apprentice, because he just wasn't active, you know? Like, something could happen, and maybe the Sith protected their own, like, in case the day would come where there would be no more Sith left. Maybe they put some on ice, so to speak.
he maybe could have fallen out with Darth Sidious. Like, he could have been like his old apprentice.
I honestly think that it's going to be a situation where they're going to find, you know, not that they're trying to redo the Khan storyline with Star Trek, but it could be that they find Sith that are just encased or frozen or awakened. So, in other words, it was true. You know, like, I think that's what may be. I think that's what's going to happen. I think that we're going to find that the Sith that protect their legacy somehow, so they can continue on.
I think they'll definitely be in some sort of in hiding. I don't know necessarily they'll be on ice.
Or something. It's going to be something, you know. So
They'll
it could be a whole
hidden away
order
somewhere.
that just, you know, it could not just be one. Maybe it's a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So the Jedi are going to have problems. Well, there's no Jedi except for Luke, unless whoever you change.
Well, do you think Luke will be married then? Like, with the...
I really don't know what. I mean, this is 30 years after Jedi, so anything could have happened. I mean, you know, they're gonna have to show that. They're gonna have to show that he married and traded a whole order of Jedi, maybe. You know.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll see anybody.
I think Luke started up the school again. I think he trained everybody.
Well, would it probably be in Coruscant or somewhere else this time?
I think so.
Yeah.
It could be. I mean, he could know from communicating with Yoda and Ben Kenobi, even though they're dead. He you know, that's where he needs to go. That's what he needs to do. He needs to train them there. I think that would kind of link the prequels together with that, and have that same room with the, you know, where the Jedi were. I mean, I think that's what they'll probably do.
Yeah, that'd be
You know?
nice.
Yeah. So, I mean, we got good news. I mean, that's good news. A better title than the other one.
Yeah.
We also have that Captain America's not moving from his release date. Head on against Batman vs Superman.
I didn't think they would.
Huh?
I didn't think they would.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah.
You know, and also that Marvel's hoping that Guardians of the Galaxy becomes like Avengers, where they can make sequels to it.
Yeah. Have you got like a sequel planned, or like in the works?
Well, they have it on the drawing board, but they're not moving until it's released because they want to see.
Yeah.
They're not going to waste money thrown into something that, you know what I'm saying? Like, not everything is going to get a sequel, but we'll see. I mean, I think that we may see another Guardians.
Yeah.
I think it's possible. Also, we got some news about the Mummy reboot. There's been problems on the set, creative differences, and you know, now they're saying that the Mummy reboot may not be scary. It may be, you know, just an action movie, and you know, it's kind of changing the direction of what the Mummy was. So I don't know what that's going to be, but do you guys like the Mummy?
Well, I watched the Brendan Fraser ones. I didn't.
Yeah,
really
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, like they weren't like really hard. They were just more of like the fun action.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't know if they should. If it's a reboot, then why not like go in a different direction instead of sort of keeping it the same?
Yeah. We have another. You got. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. I'd like to see the Mummy go back to the Universal style.
Yeah.
You know, action adventure is great, but you know, the Mummy was designed to be scary.
Yeah.
I didn't think the Brandon Frasers were that scary. I mean, yeah, there's, you know,
True.
thrilling, I
And
guess.
goes back to basics, really.
Yeah.
You know, another article. People are trying to figure out who the next villain's going to be. Word is that the Sinister Six will not be obviously in Amazing Spider-Man 3 because they're going to be doing a movie building up for Amazing Spider-Man 4. Now, the rumor is that the villain's going to be Kraven the Hunter. He's a top contender. The next one is because they really don't want to repeat, although Doc Ock is one of the top villains on everybody's favorite list. They're not going to, I believe. I mean, if they do have Doc Ock, they may have Doc Ock, they may have Vulture and Kraven in one movie. But the word is that there's no set Sinister Six. I mean, they have hinted that Mysterio is in it. They said definitely Doc Ock and the Vulture in the Sinister Six. So we got two definite confirmations, Doc Ock and the Vulture. But we don't know anything about the other guys. I mean, it's been rumored that Electro will come back, that he's still alive. You know, but then again, they don't want to repeat that either. Green Goblin, although I don't think they ever even called him Green Goblin in the movie, the real Green Goblin, Norman Osborn, will probably come back, not dead at all, with a better Goblin glider and costume, and hopefully look like a Goblin. That's what I'm hoping, at least. And I mean, we just have to wait and see, I guess. You know?
Yeah.
I can see using Doc Ock as a central figure, not a main. You know, being like head of it.
I would hope that.
Go back to having him already, having been in a movie prior.
Yeah, but you know what, though? He's a powerful enough villain to be on his own in a movie. So, I mean.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that they won't eventually, but I don't think right away.
Right away, no. Yeah.
Yeah, well, like with what we teased, it could probably be like Vulture or Doc Ock. But I think it might be Doc Ock, because isn't he the leader of the Sinister Six?
Yeah, Doc Ock, really, yeah.
I think it runs around him, and then I think maybe the Kingpin, too. But
well, not the Doc Ock is the leader.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I also heard a rumor that Mary Jane will not be a major part of Amazing Spider-Man 3 at all, because he's still reeling from, you know, what happened. In case anybody didn't see what happened, but he's going to be mostly battling and alone. And I would think at the end of Amazing Spider-Man 3, you see her show up on his doorstep, face a tiger, you hit the jackpot, which would be like a thing for hope, you know, that his relationship, that his life is going to go in a positive direction, despite all the villains he's going to be facing, possibly in the next movie. My camera's getting messed up. So I think that she will be the ending of Amazing Spider-Man 3. She will show up on his doorstep that May's been trying to set him up with, and that will be how it ends. I think Amazing Spider-Man 3, but he probably will be mostly dealing with you know, Gwen Stacy's death, and possibly maybe Emma Stone may return for cameos or for scenes, or, you know, maybe dreams or something, you know, to be in the next movie. A lot more than Dennis Leary was popping up, you know. Right. So, I think it's a good chance Emma Stone's in 3 with some flashback scenes. I think a lot, possibly, because it could be like his conscience, like he's just rolling it over, like, you know, in his head, you know. And I think, regardless of that speech and him becoming Spider-Man at the end in the last one, spoilers, guys, but I honestly think she'll be back doing some scenes.
I agree.
Yeah. So, guys, anything to add? Any interesting articles you guys want to talk about?
I didn't really see much else, really. I can't think.
You know, we know that Matt Smith's in Terminator 1, 2, and 3. Yep. That's pretty good news.
That's awesome news.
That is awesome news. We know that Jurassic World has been confirmed that it will be the first of 3 more after. So Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, whatever, that franchise is restarted. We know that they announced 3 Transformers movies after Transformers 4. We know that they announced the X-Men movie after Days of Future Past, X-Men Apocalypse. We know that they announced a movie after X-Men Apocalypse, another X-Men movie. These advanced notices, I mean, I'm thinking they're getting a little ridiculous. They even confirmed the Fantastic Four 2, and there's no Fantastic Four yet. So they even have a date and everything. You know, and the last batch of Phase 2 Marvel, the last movie's Ant-Man. So I'm expecting a Phase 3 announcement this summer, Comic-Con. I think they're going to make a big Marvel announcement about all the movies. What do you think they are,
Yeah,
Charlie?
well, oh, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Fez. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I was going to say, I think they may make another Hulk film.
I
Uh,
think so.
yeah.
I think they're going to have some surprises. I think it's going to be Black Widow. I think Hulk.
Yeah.
I think of the sequels, Thor 3 with the Enchantress and Loki. And I don't know if they're going to tie in the new Marvel Comics storyline, Original Sin, because the word is that the Watcher died. Somehow they see from his eye things that were hidden in the universe, like that Odin had sent his daughter away to another universe, which she is Angela from the Spawn universe. And she returns. You know, she's been back in the Marvel universe. Neil Gaiman is the owner of the character, and he brought it to Marvel. So she is Thor's sister, Thor and Loki. Now, I don't know. I mean, they did jump the gun with the Age of Ultron storyline in the comics. They're making it into the movies, and word is that Age of Ultron is a time travel movie. That Ultron takes over the world, and it's like for years and years and years, and somehow they have to return reality and alter everything back the way it was. I mean, that's the rumor going on.
I've heard that rumor, and I'm hoping to God they bring Kang into that.
Well, they may have signs of Kang. We know that the Vision's definitely in it. You know, so I'm just wondering where they're going to go with that. So that's the word. Avengers 2 is a possible time travel storyline. I think of the Phase 3 movies, I think that Captain America 3, obviously they already announced Captain America 3 before even calling it part of Phase 3. So Thor 3, Captain America 3, Avengers 3, which is the Infinity Gauntlet. In case you guys didn't know, Avengers 3 is the Infinity Gauntlet.
Yeah, as a map with Thanos.
Yes, he's the main villain of 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
do you think Vin Diesel might voice him?
I don't know.
He's been rumored to be in 2 Marvel films, I think.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
They already had a voice for him.
Yeah.
I don't know who it was, though. I can't remember.
And the surprises will be Hulk and Black Widow. Now, there is also the talk of Doctor Strange. Will Doctor Strange make it for Phase 3 or Phase 4? I think we're going to have double the amount of Marvel movies that Phase 2 did. Okay? We possibly may have Guardians of the Galaxy 2 on that list, Ant-Man 2. I don't know. I mean, actually, the thing is, I think they're going to wait for the announcement. I mean, they have a contract for Ant-Man 2 and 3 where all the actors had signed. They even signed Winter Soldier for 7 more movies. But then again, guys, don't count that as anything because they did sign the Abomination for 7 movies, and he hasn't been in a second movie. So, you know, I think Hulk is definitely an announcement. Doctor Strange, Black Widow. Black Panther possibly also.
Yeah, I think Black Panther also.
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty good.
So, and then also word is that Avengers 4 will have a complete new team roster.
Yeah, because
So-
I don't think Robert Downey Jr. will be in Avengers 4.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know. We don't know.
Yeah, at some point they're going to have to rotate some new people in there
I
because
think,
these guys aren't going to
Ms.
stick around.
Marvel, Ms. Marvel will be one. Vision, obviously. Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Hawkeye, you know, maybe they may do a kind of West Coast Avengers type of thing. Mockingbird, maybe.
Yeah.
Moon Knight.
But then again,
Who knows?
you know, it depends on how much, you know, if they keep throwing money at them, you know, hey, we want you back, we want you
I
back.
don't think it's the money thing with him. I mean, I think that he's enjoying it so much, even with the kids. I think he may do it. I mean, you know, as long as you don't have to get hurt like he did in Iron Man 3. I mean, I don't understand how they allowed him to get hurt. Like, why would he have to film his own, like, stunt scenes? I just don't understand how you have a gold mine like Robert Downey Jr. Why would you want him hurt or even put him in jeopardy where he would hurt his ankle that bad? Like, I'm really upset with the stupidity of it. I mean, yeah, you want to have a cool movie, but at the end of the day, you got to think, what's more important, Iron Man 3 or Iron Man 4, 5, and 6? Which, You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that was the kicker that it made him decide not to do any more Iron Man movies, but he did get hurt, and I don't think he healed properly. So we also got Samuel L. Jackson's hurt, too, which I don't know if he healed properly either, that he can't do certain things either. So, I mean, I don't know, you know, if he ever got that surgery, but with his shoulder, I guess.
Oh, right.
You know, but that's the thing. We don't want these guys hurt. I mean, all right, they got to do stunts and stuff sometimes, but don't, if it's going to interfere with the franchise, you know, and them being the character for long years.
Better at picking what stunts these guys actually do.
I mean, even though Iron Man 3 is like, you know, one of the top Marvel movies, you got to think of it at a long-term perspective. Like, all right, yeah, he got hurt, but was it really worth it that he got hurt? No, of course not. It never is. And maybe that's why there's no Iron Man 4. So going forward with the actors, I would just, you know, really think it over on what you're going to make them do, stunt-wise.
Yeah.
You know? And then that's, I mean, if they're, you know, if they're physically fit, like, you know, athlete, I don't know, but, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't risk that, you know? Then, I mean, that's what stunts and stunt doubles are for. I'm really having a hard time with, like, how they allowed him to do that stunt. He hurt his ankle. You know, I love Robert Downey Jr., and who the hell would want him hurt? Even, you know, even if he's a friggin' quadrillionaire, at the end of the day, he's always going to have pain in his ankle. And it's not, there's no kind of pain that's worth any money value, you know?
Right. There's always those times when the actor wants to try and do something.
I know, but it's a question.
But that's up to the studio to say, no,
yeah.
we got this guy.
Yeah, I know, but, you know, sometimes you have to step in and say no.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's what a boss is all about. Like, you just, no, I'm not having my A-list actor hurt. So, you know, that's it. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I really hope he's okay, though.
Yeah, you can give in to these guys, but don't let them get hurt.
Yeah, I really hope he's okay, though, Robert Downey Jr.'s ankle. I'm really concerned about that. I'm not concerned about it in a selfish way where it's like, oh, God, he can't do movies. I'm selfish about it because, you know what, everybody's getting older, and, you know, to deal with chronic, if you have to do a chronic pain with your ankle or your leg, like I said, that's not cool.
A lot of actors just want to do their own stunts. Like,
I know, but like no money value is worth the pain and suffering of dealing with that for decades, you know? So that's it. All right, guys, I think that's going to be it for today. Thank you guys for appearing. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, Fez. You know, and we'll be doing another Everything show, actually, a follow-up to the crazy one on 139, which I thought it was different and we had fun with it, but there was some fallout from it. So we're going to be addressing some issues and some podcasts that follow talking about Everything Show 139. So that will be coming this week. So, all right, guys, take care. Bye for now.
Yeah.